Do you know your English level? Let's find out. Today's topic, Fashion English, Part 1, Clothing, Footwear, and Accessories. Let's go. So let's get started with clothing categories. First we have tops, shirt, t-shirt, top. Next we have blouse, sweater. We also have vest, hoodie, sweatshirt. Now let's move on to bottoms. Bottoms, here we have pants or trousers, skirt, shorts, jeans. Simple but essential vocabulary. Now let's continue with one-piece clothing. One-piece clothing. Let's start with dress, suit. Moving on, we have jumpsuit, traditional clothes, robe. Next comes some more formal pieces. Evening gown, graduation gown, lingerie, maillot, bikini, burkini, and finally, tuxedo, costume. Great. Now let's talk about outerwear. Outerwear. Some common outerwear includes jacket, coat. Next we have blazer, cardigan, and finally poncho and parka. Now let's look at underwear. Underwear. Here we have bra, panties, boxers, briefs. Next comes clothing designed for work. Workwear. Some common examples are uniform, apron, safety vest. We also have boiler suit, overalls, coveralls, lab coat, scrubs. Now let's finish clothing with sportswear. Sportswear. Let's begin with tracksuit. Next we have joggers, leggings, yoga pants, windbreaker, and finally rush guard, cycling jersey. Excellent. Now let's move on to footwear. Sport shoes. First we have running shoes, sneakers, next flippers, and finally cleats. Now let's continue with casual shoes. Some everyday shoes include boots, sandals, flat, loafers, slip-ons. As we move to more advanced vocabulary, we have moccasins, espadrilles, Mary jeans, Uggs, and finally harashes, galoshes. Now let's look at formal footwear. Formal and power shoes. Here we have high heels, bumps, wedges, Oxford shoes, derby shoes, brogues, monk strap shoes. Now let's finish footwear with comfortable shoes. Home and comfort shoes. This includes slippers, flip-flops, Crocs. Perfect! Now let's explore accessories. Let's begin with bags. Backpack, suitcase, tote bag. Next we have purse, drawstring bag, clutch, wallet. We also have waist bag, sling bag, briefcase, duffel bag. Now let's move up to headwear. Headwear. Some common headwear include cap, sun hat. Next we have beret, newsboy, bucket hat, bandana, sombrero, visor, headband, graduation cap. Moving on, polo hat, pork pie hat, toque, and finally, Hamburg, fascinator, bonnet, earmuff. Now let's continue with neckwear. Neckwear. Let's start with tie, bow tie. Next, infinity scarf, snood, shawl, scarf. We also have neckerchief, bolo tie. Finally, cravat, western bow tie, sailor tie, feather boa. Next comes legwear. Legwear. Here we have wool socks, tights, leg warmers, thigh-high socks, fishnet tights, stirrup tights. Now let's move to westwear. Westwear. Some examples are belt, suspenders, corset, obi belt. And finally, handwear. Handwear. Let's finish with gloves, knit gloves, mittens, lace gloves, opera gloves. Excellent. Part 1 complete. Next up, Part 2, Fashion Fundamentals. We'll learn clothing parts, fashion verbs, and the language of style. Subscribe so you don't miss it.